さよならありがとう声の限り悲しみよりもっと大事なこと去りゆく背中に伝えたくてぬくもりと痛みに間に合うようにこのまま続くと思っていた僕らの明日を描いていた呼び合っていた光がまだ
Hey, Anne! Baby, are you ready? Nick asked while knocking at his walk-in closet's door. Agad ko yung binuksan kahit nakabalot lang ako ng towel. How should I say it? He's still looking at me, so I continued despite of the hesitation I am feeling. Pwede bang pahiram ng t-shirt mo, Nick? Wala na akong kasya na damit eh. I shyly asked. Agad naman siyang umiwas ng tingin. Don't you pout. Baka hindi na tayo tumuloy niyan. He said seriously, saka ako hinapit palapit sa kanya. With my instincts, agad akong napalayo dahil sa takot na rin. Nandoon pa rin ang takot ko sa kanya pero pinipilit kong mawala yun. He already knows everything. Wala nang dahilan para saktan pa niya ako. But I failed right now. I'm sorry. He looked away with a genuine smile. Okay, don't ask permission. Mine's yours too. Bakit naman wala ka ng kasya? Tanong niya. I wanted to tell him na yung iba, napunit niya, at yung iba, sumikip na. Pero nahihiya pa rin naman ako sa kanya. Yeah, I know already. You gained weight, he said and went to get a shirt. I wanted to tell him that I'm not that fat, but I suppressed myself. Kahit papano, nakaramdam ako ng inis to think na I gained weight this fast and this much. And sorry about your clothes that I tore, he said, more like a whisper while trying to find clothes. Here, he said and gave me a blue shirt. Masikip na rin sa akin yan. Agad kong kinuha at tinignan. The shirt is big for me, but yeah, it's smaller than those I wear that were also his before. I missed seeing you in my clothes, he said with a smile. Just be ready. I'll go put our luggage in the car. He kissed me and went out. I smiled. We're slowly going back to the sweet day. And I hope ganito na lang palagi. But I'm a bit worried about the changes in my body. I'm aware that I'm getting fatter. Halos hindi ko na maisuot ang ilang underwear ko and it stresses me. I put on my panty and leggings and I really struggled in locking my brassiere. What the hell? Nick? I gently called when I heard footsteps. Why? Are you fine there? I don't know kung bakit nahihiya ako pero nahihirapan talaga ako. O baka takot ako? Pwede bang patulong? I asked. Why? He asked the moment he opened the door. Pwedeng pakikabit? I gently asked. Agad naman siyang lumapit sa akin at nagpunta sa likod ko. Kailangan pang mag-breathe in ako para lang maikabit niya. Seriously? Ah! Sigaw ko. Napahawak na lang ako sa balikat kong kinagat niya. Really? He just laughed. He knows that I hate it when he bites me. Bakit mo naman yun ginawa? Akala ko pa man makakaligtas na ako sa pamimisikal mo. I almost slapped my lips at that. He smiled. Oh, please, let's forget about that. Agad niya akong niyakap. I love you. Then he kissed me for a while. I smiled. I love you, I whispered. I was contented with his hug, but I gasped when I felt him caressing my right breast. Inalis ko yung kamay niya, pero ayaw niyang alisin. Bakit parang mas lumaki? Nakangiti niyang tanong at pinipisil-pisil pa yung kanang dibdib ko. Di ko alam. I look away. Lumayo ako sa kanya at nagsuot na ako ng shirt pero nandito pa rin siya at pinapanood ako. Umupo ako para isuot yung low-cut Converse shoes ko pero nahihirapan ako. Naiipit yung tiyan ko at masakit tuwing naiipit. Nagulat naman ako nang lumuhod si Nick sa harap ko at isinuot sa akin yung shoes ko. Like what he always does before. A kiss can do in return. Sabi niya, saka siya nag-angat ng tingin nang nakangiti. Tumayo siya at itinayo niya rin ako, and I happily responded to his gentle kiss. What clothes do you want? Nick asked while smiling at me. We're here at the mall, in one of the brands of designer clothes. Okay na ako sa mga damit ko, kakabili mo lang naman noong isang araw. He nodded. If that's what you say, hindi ka nga naman sanay na binibilhan ka ng hindi mo sinasabi. But please, let's buy some foods. I said and tightened my grip on his arm. Okay baby. He smiled and kissed my forehead. Iginala ako ang tingin ko sa kabilang stall at bigla akong naalala si mama na mahilig sa mga damit doon. Tumingin ako kay Nick pero nakangisi to sa akin at nakatitig. Let's find some gifts for your parents para makabawi naman ako kahit papano. He smiled. Ngumiti na lang din ako at pumasok na kami sa stall. Alam kong maiintindihan ka ni Papa. Mahina akong sabi sa kanya out of a sudden. He wrapped his arm around my waist. Even though I still hurt you and I thought of them in a wrong way, kailangan ko talagang bumawi. He smiled weakly. Napangiti na lang din ako at tuluyan na kaming pumasok at namili. Ilang pares lang naman ang sinabi ko kay Nick na tama na. Hindi naman sa ikakahirap niya pero nakakahiya pa rin at hindi talaga ako sanay. Pagkatapos naming mamili, ay doon naman kami sa hypermarket. Nagtaka naman ako kung bakit ang daming inilagay ni Nick sa cart. Merienda lang naman pang biyahe ang gusto kong bilhin namin. Marami pang ang pagkain sa private plane niya panigurado. Nick naman, bakit ang dami? Tanong ko habang papunta na kami sa counter. For your parents, baby. He casually answered. I cannot deny that many are looking at him like he's a meal. Palabas na sana kami nang biglang may tumawag sa pangalan ni Nick. Napatingin kami sa likod at isang gwapo at pamilyar na lalaki ang sinalubong ni Nick ng yakap. Yeah, Chris, what do you want? Pagsusungit ni Nick. I smiled. Ang sungit talaga niya kahit pinsan pa niya. He winked at me. A kiss from Anne. Agad namang sumama ang mata ni Nick at aalis na lang sana kaya agad na bumawi ang pinsan niya. I was kidding, bro. Hey, Anne. Chris said, saka siya kumaway sa akin. I just smiled at him. When did you come back from Carolina? Nick asked. Yesterday. And binibisita ko lang tong mall ko. Sinamahan ko rin si Bunso. Where is he then? Tanong ni Nick. Agad naman naglibot ng tingin si Chris. May binuksan namang pagkain si Nick at iniabot sa akin. He's sweet. Just like before. You love the taste. Nakangiti niya sabi saka ako sinubuan. Napangiti naman ako ng maluwag nang malasahan ko to. Ang sarap nga. Oh, this guy knows how to love? Chris said and sarcastically laughed. Try to marry a woman and lay on bed just with her. Nick sarcastically shot back. Yeah, great. No need to see it on my face. Hindi ko mahanap yung kapatid kong pangit. Chris irritably dialed his phone. Where the hell are you? Irritable niyang tanong sa kabinaba ang phone. I don't get it. Tinanong niya yung kausap niya pero agad pinatay yung tawag. Paano masasagot? Need some drink? Tanong ni Nick habang hawak ang isang bottle ng juice drink. Tumango naman ako at binuksan niya yun. There he is. Napatingin naman kami ni Nick sa likuran namin at halos malaglag yung pangako nang mapagtanto ko kung sino yun. It's Tristan, the son of the owner of the bank where I worked before, approaching us smiling. Seriously? Why am I so dumb not to recognize him as Nick's cousin? Hindi pa rin ako makatingin ng diretso kay Tristan habang nag-uusap sila ni Nick. Naiilang ako. Hey, Zari. Got fatter, ah? Ngiting-ngiti si Tristan habang nakabulsa pa sa hoodie niya ang mga kamay niya. I badly wanted to roll my eyes but I prevented myself. Agad ko namang naramdaman yung kamay ni Nick sa baba ng dibdib ko. Tinignan ko siya pero blank expression lang siya habang nakatingin kay Tristan. Possessive. You know him, Anne? Nagtatakang tanong ni Chris. Kaya pala, may kamukha noon si Chris yung sutil palang anak ng boss ko. Oo, palagi siya noon sa bank. Sagot ko. I have to choose my words. Mahirap na at baka magalit ko si Nick. We once fought because of Tristan. Oh, nasan yung girlfriend mo? Akala ko ba dumating na siya galing Denver? Tanong naman ni Chris kay Tristan. Yeah, she's just there in the washroom. Nakangising sagot niya. Wait, girlfriend? May girlfriend ka? Taga Denver? Singit ko. Agad namang napataas ng kilay si Tristan. Yeah, matagal na. Anong tingin mo sa akin? Pangit para hindi magkaroon ng girlfriend? Sagot niya, saka siya humalakhak. Ilang minuto din silang nagkwentuhan hanggang magpaalam na kami. Sa wakas ni Nick. It's very quiet while we're having our way to the airport. Nick just driving while I'm eating. I'm sorry before, he said out of a sudden while driving seriously. For what? Again? I asked. For accusing you of flirt. For calling you bitch and whore, he said. Chris has been telling us about his brother's girl, a girl he really likes, and that girl looks like you. Naguguluhan pa rin talaga ako. Noong inaway kita dahil sa kanya, nakita ko si Tres na may kahalikang babae, and I thought it was you. I went home immediately and found out na wala ka doon. Noong tinanong naman kasi kita, tinanggi mo pa, he added. Yeah, nagkita kami noon pero kumain lang kami. I said, so kaya pala siya galit na galit noon. Yes baby, I'm sorry for not listening. Yung kay Damien, I'm so sorry too. Nick, I said, okay na. I smiled at him. At least okay na tayo. And you're obviously doing your best to make it up to me. I said. Itinigil naman niya yung sasakyan sa gilid na ipinagtaka ko. I'm so lucky for having you as my wife, he said and kissed me fully on lips. Anak! I smiled as I get out of the car and saw my sweet mom running towards me. Mommy! I whispered as I feel the warmth of her hug. Miss na miss ka na namin, anak. Bumitiw na siya sa akin nang nakangiti habang naluluha. You look better, she said after breaking the hug and held my hands, checking them. Mama, I am fine. I smiled sweetly than I could ever. We were fine. I looked at Nick who is standing beside the car and Mama did the same. Nick, she called and walked to Nick. He looked down and reached for my mom's hand, kissed them gently. I'm sorry, Mom, he whispered. I don't know how I could ever pay you, but I am sincerely sorry. Don't take her away from me. Mama smiled and patted Nick's shoulder. As long as you will not hurt her again, I will try my best to forgive you wholeheartedly. She guided us to get inside the house, particularly holding me by my shoulder. I am so happy to feel her gentle touch again. I stop on tracks as I stare at Papa who just came down from the stairs. He has his both hands in his pocket and he wears that usual firm and emotionless face. I would love to see him like this every day, instead of how he looked when I last saw him. Papa! I called like a little girl. He was never a showy man, but I love everything about him. He pulled his one hand from his pocket and spread it for me. I ran to his arm and let my tears to fall. I felt both of his arms gently and firmly surrounding me that made me sob. I've missed you, my little angel, he softly said and kissed my temple. You do not know how relieved I am to have you back in my arms. I missed you, my papa. You can now leave, Mr. Mendoza. Agad akong napabitiw sa yakap kay Papa nang sabihin niya yun. I look at him, wiping my tears and saw him looking at me coldly. Thank you for giving her back to me, he added and he held my right hand, feeling some scars and dry wounds. You can take your accusations and investments and never get near my daughter again. He stepped in front of me and sighed. She's filing an annulment after months. "Sir," Nick softly said, and to everybody's surprise, he bent his one knee in front of my papa. "I ask for your forgiveness. Even if it takes forever, I would ask for it over and over. Just don't take my wife." "Papa," I called when he let go of my hand. He put his hand on his pocket and walked towards Nick. "Did you treat her like a wife?" he sarcastically said. "I would never forget everything. I don't think I could ever forgive you for doing those to my daughter, to my everything." "Sir, just one chance, sir." Nick looked up at him. "I love her." He glanced at me. I saw Mom walking away and went to the kitchen. "How could you hurt her and treat her like that if you love her?" I know that Papa is gritting his teeth. "You do not know how I felt when I saw her hands beaten up like that. You have no idea how this lady behind me gave happiness and contentment to me." My tears fell upon hearing those. "She's my little angel. I waited for her for so long. And who are you to hurt someone I have prayed for long?" Papa said, more like a whisper. "Did you give her a chance to sleep soundly after all the months she stayed with you? Did you give her the chance to be happy with you?" "Please, sir, please." Nick bowed his head even more. "I would never hurt her again." "Papa." He looked at me, and I saw his eyes shining, preventing the tears because of anger to fall. "You will choose to stay with him, won't you?" I looked down. He walked to me and hugged me. "Come back to me if he'd hurt you again," he whispered with his raspy voice. "Promise me, baby." I nodded and he let go of me. "You can stand," he coldly said to Nick and gently pulled me to the dining area where all of my favorite foods are prepared on the table. Papa pulled a chair for me to sit on and he kissed the top of my head. Mama and Papa sat too. I looked at Nick and smiled at him, patting the empty chair beside me. He sat shyly, and his gaze never left the empty plate until Mom said words that startled me. "You better take care of her and your baby."